Do you sometimes feel like walking just isn't as easy as it used to be? Maybe your legs feel heavier. Maybe short strolls feel longer. Maybe, just maybe, you've quietly started avoiding stairs, uneven ground, or even long grocery aisles without realizing it. It's a subtle change that creeps up, but you don't have to let it take over your life. This video isn't about telling you to push through pain or force your body beyond its limits. It's about helping you rediscover movement in a way that works with your age, your body, and your daily life. Walking less, it's not a sign to give up, it's a sign to try something new. And today, you'll learn 5 powerful ways to do exactly that. These are practical, research-supported, and most importantly, realistic. Because walking less isn't a failure, it's feedback. Your body is telling you something. Maybe your joints are asking for a break. Maybe your energy needs rebuilding. Maybe your routines need reshaping. Whatever the reason, the solution isn't less movement, it's smarter movement. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll not only feel more in control of your body, but you'll see aging in a whole new light. One filled with strength, intention, and the kind of momentum that builds one small step at a time. Tip 1. Rethink what's really slowing you down. Let's begin with something that might surprise you. Walking less doesn't always mean you're getting weaker. It often means your body is trying to tell you something. It's asking for a different kind of attention, smarter movement, not just more of it. Many older adults make the mistake of assuming that slower walking, reduced stamina, or joint discomfort is simply part of aging. But that assumption can quietly become a trap, one that keeps you from reclaiming strength and mobility that's still very much possible. What's really slowing you down is often not age itself, but inactivity, outdated habits, or even subtle fears that creep in after a stumble or a scare. Our bodies adapt to what we do most frequently. If you've been walking less, it's not because you've lost the ability. It's because your muscles, joints, and nervous system haven't been challenged in the right ways for a while. But here's the good news. Those systems can be reawakened. With gentle, consistent effort, you can restore much of what feels lost. Think of your body as a symphony. Over time, if certain instruments, like your hips or ankles, fall out of tune or stop playing altogether, the whole piece sounds off. But when you take time to re-engage each part through mindful movement, better posture, and muscle awareness, you begin to bring the music back. And you don't need a gym or a trainer. You just need a few minutes each day to check in with your body and give it what it truly needs. Slowing down may also be tied to something emotional. After age 60, many people unconsciously begin to fear falling. They shorten their stride. They avoid uneven ground. They rely more on walls or countertops. And while that may seem like a protective measure, it actually weakens the very systems that maintain balance and coordination. The hips, knees, and core grow less engaged. The reflexes dull, and slowly walking becomes more of a chore than a natural rhythm. The solution? Start retraining your body with low-risk, confidence-building movement that reminds you of what you're still capable of. One excellent place to start is with daily sit-to-stand transitions. Simply rising from a chair without using your arms helps reactivate key muscles in your thighs, hips, and core. Each repetition teaches your body how to move efficiently and with control. Over time, this builds strength, but more importantly, it builds trust in your body again. That trust is the foundation of confident walking. Another powerful step is to assess your walking surface. Are you always on flat, predictable floors? While those are safe, they don't stimulate your ankle joints or train your brain to adjust. Try practicing on soft grass or textured mats. The slight variability can improve proprioception, your body's awareness of its position in space. That awareness is crucial for navigating curbs, steps, and uneven sidewalks without hesitation. You should also reflect on your shoes. Supportive, flexible footwear with a proper fit can make a huge difference. Avoid overly cushioned soles that disconnect you from ground feedback, and instead look for stable, firm-soled shoes that allow your feet to engage with every step. And don't forget posture. As we age, forward-leaning posture becomes more common due to weak core muscles or poor movement habits. This not only shortens your stride, but also throws off your balance. Spend a few minutes each day standing tall, aligning your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over hips, and hips over heels. This simple adjustment can instantly make walking feel smoother, safer, and more controlled. Hydration is another overlooked factor. Muscles and joints function best when they're well lubricated, and your balance receptors, particularly in the inner ear, rely on proper fluid levels to transmit accurate signals. Even mild dehydration can affect energy, coordination, and focus. Aim to sip water regularly, especially if you're moving more than usual. Lastly, be patient with your body. Change won't happen overnight. But every day you move, whether it's a walk around the room, 5 chair rises, or simply standing taller at the kitchen counter, you're making deposits into a bank of strength and balance that will serve you in every aspect of life. Tip 2. Break the cycle of fatigue with daily habits. Fatigue is another invisible wall many older adults run into. But here's what's rarely said out loud. Fatigue is not always a symptom of age. It's often the result of daily habits that quietly drain your energy without you noticing. Hydration, sleep, movement, and diet all play a role. Dehydration, for example, is one of the most common yet overlooked causes of tiredness, especially in older adults. The body loses its natural thirst cues with age, so you might not feel thirsty even when you're running low. When your muscles and brain aren't properly hydrated, everything feels harder. Movement becomes sluggish, mental clarity decreases, and motivation disappears. Sleep is another culprit. Poor sleep isn't just about feeling groggy in the morning, it affects your hormone balance, emotional regulation, memory, and your physical recovery. If you're waking up multiple times a night, tossing and turning, or waking up tired even after hours in bed, your body isn't getting the deep rest it needs. Add to that the irony that the less you move, the more tired you feel. Inactivity signals your body to slow down. It's like putting your system in sleep mode and then wondering why it's hard to power back up. The good news? You can reverse this cycle. Start with water, keep a bottle nearby, and sip often. Prioritize sleep by going to bed and waking up at the same time each day. Minimize screens before bedtime and build a calming wind-down routine. Most importantly, include light, intentional movement throughout your day. These small changes done consistently can create a tidal wave of renewed energy. Let's not forget food. Sugary snacks and long gaps between meals can trigger energy crashes. Instead, opt for protein-rich meals, fiber, and healthy fats that stabilize blood sugar and keep your body fueled. And don't underestimate the power of a midday walk or stretch break. It doesn't just wake up your muscles, it recharges your entire nervous system. But there's one more overlooked energy drain: stress. Mental fatigue wears down your body just like physical fatigue does. Chronic worry, lack of social interaction, or the feeling of being disconnected can all impact your energy levels. So part of breaking the fatigue cycle is also re-engaging with what brings you joy. Talk to a friend, sit outside in the sun, do a puzzle, laugh. These moments matter. They refill your emotional tank, which in turn refuels your physical vitality. Here's the key. Reclaiming energy isn't about doing more. It's about doing what nourishes you. Hydration helps your cells function. Movement boosts circulation and metabolism. Quality sleep restores and repairs. Nutrient-rich foods fuel your brain and muscles. When these pieces work in harmony, your energy doesn't just return, it builds. You go from dragging through the day to moving with purpose. That's the cycle you deserve. You're not stuck, you're simply waiting for the right inputs. So give your body what it needs and watch how quickly it begins to return the favor. You deserve to feel vibrant, even without long walks. Reclaiming your energy starts with choosing better habits, one small action at a time. And remember, consistency is the quiet hero here, not perfection. Even a 1% improvement every day leads to a stronger, more energized you. Tip 3. Build strength without long walks. Using this one exercise, let's talk about one of the most overlooked but deeply transformative movements, chair squats. While it may sound simple, just sitting down and standing back up from a chair, this single exercise carries a remarkable ability to rebuild strength, restore balance, and reignite confidence, especially if you're walking less. Why are chair squats so valuable? Because this movement mimics everyday actions, getting out of bed, rising from the toilet, standing from the couch. It's practical strength, the kind of strength that protects your independence and reduces the risk of falls. Many people underestimate how hard these everyday motions become when the leg and core muscles weaken. And that's why training them directly with this highly functional movement makes such a big difference. Begin with a stable chair that doesn't slide. Position yourself in front of it with your feet shoulder-width apart and your toes pointing slightly out. Cross your arms over your chest or extend them forward for balance. Lower your body slowly by bending your knees and pushing your hips back as if you're about to sit. Gently touch the chair with your hips. Don't plop down, then press through your heels to return to standing. This exercise doesn't just strengthen muscles, it wakes up your nervous system. Every time you rise from a chair under control, your brain and body coordinate a symphony of actions: balance, breath, alignment, timing. It's motor control in action, and the more you practice it, the more natural these patterns become, even outside of exercise. That's why people who consistently perform chair squats often report better posture, fewer missteps, and greater ease during tasks like cooking, shopping, or climbing steps. If standing is too difficult right now, modify the move. Use your hands lightly on a support surface. Reduce your range of motion, or start by practicing shifting your weight from side to side in the chair. These variations still train your legs and core gently, preparing you for the full squat later on. Another bonus? Chair squats help stimulate circulation. When you engage your large leg muscles, you promote blood flow throughout the body. This boosts energy, supports heart health, and can even aid digestion. It also sharpens your focus, as physical exertion sends more oxygen to your brain. To maximize the benefit, pair chair squats with good breathing. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you rise. That rhythm helps your core stay engaged and ensures you're getting oxygen to your working muscles. Over time, you may find this controlled breathing also improves your relaxation and stress levels. So today, give it a try. Just one chair, just your body, just one small action to reclaim your strength and remind yourself, you're not done moving, you're just getting started. Strengthen core and balance through standing marches. When walking becomes a challenge, many older adults instinctively do less, fearing a fall or simply lacking confidence. But what if one simple movement, done at home, could begin to rebuild both your strength and your sense of safety on your feet? That's where standing marches come in. This exercise is incredibly effective for improving core stability, hip strength, and balance. It mimics walking in a controlled, purposeful way, helping retrain your body and nervous system. Start by standing tall behind a sturdy chair or countertop. Lightly rest your hands for support, but avoid leaning. Lift your right knee as high as comfortably possible, aiming for hip height if you can. Lower it slowly. Repeat with the left leg. Continue alternating legs in a slow, controlled march. Focus on your posture. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and engage your abdominal muscles throughout. Even 10 to 20 marches per leg can spark real improvements in coordination and stability. What makes standing marches special is that they require multiple systems to work together: your muscles, joints, brain, and balance reflexes all activate simultaneously. Your hips and thighs do the lifting. Your core stabilizes your trunk. Your ankles and feet adjust for balance. And your brain monitors your body's position in space. This combination makes standing marches one of the most holistic, functional movements for older adults. As you gain confidence, try letting go of the support for brief moments. That little challenge will train your balance more deeply. Another option is to slow down the lift and lower. Adding a few seconds to each phase makes your muscles work harder and builds endurance. Want to increase difficulty even more? Add ankle weights, but only after you've mastered the basic form. Don't rush. The magic of standing marches comes from deliberate control. You're teaching your muscles how to move with intention, not just react. That's exactly the kind of training that helps prevent falls in real life, where a split second of misbalance can lead to injury. Practicing marches also helps your stride feel more natural when you do walk. You'll notice a stronger push-off, more stability with each step, and better posture. Another benefit? Standing marches improve circulation. Blood flow increases to your legs and core, which helps with energy, mental alertness, and even digestion. This is particularly valuable for anyone spending long periods sitting. Just a few sets of standing marches during commercial breaks or while waiting for the kettle to boil can break up sedentary time and keep your body active throughout the day. Mentally, standing marches are empowering. They remind you that strength doesn't always come from lifting weights or walking miles. It comes from choosing to move every day with focus and care. The repetition builds not just muscle memory, but also confidence. You begin to trust your legs again. You start walking taller, feeling more grounded and more in control of your body. If done regularly, 3 to 5 times per week, standing marches can lead to noticeable changes in how steady you feel on your feet. And over time, that steadiness transforms into freedom. Freedom to go for a walk. Freedom to take the stairs. Freedom to live with fewer fears about falling. So when walking feels out of reach, turn to this simple movement. Standing marches don't require a gym, a trainer, or any fancy equipment. Just your body, your breath, and a few minutes of your time. And the reward? More strength, more stability, and more confidence, one slow march at a time. Tip 4. Improve balance with a simple home routine. Balance is one of the most overlooked aspects of movement until it's gone. It's not just about preventing falls, it's about reclaiming confidence in every step you take. Most people don't realize how deeply balance is tied to your leg strength, ankle flexibility, and even core engagement. The decline in balance doesn't happen all at once. It creeps in. One day you hesitate on a staircase. Another day you find yourself reaching for walls in the dark. Before long, your world shrinks because uncertainty replaces confidence. The good news? You can restore balance. And you don't need fancy equipment or a gym to do it. Just a chair and a few minutes a day. Start with the heel-to-toe walk. Stand tall. Place one foot directly in front of the other, heel to toe, like walking on a tightrope. Go slow. Focus your gaze on a fixed point ahead. Use a hallway or the back of a chair for support at first. This move trains coordination, strengthens ankle stabilizers, and challenges your brain to stay focused. Another move, single leg stands. Holding onto the back of a chair, lift one foot off the floor and balance on the other for 10 to 15 seconds. Switch sides. Try this several times a day. Over time, work towards standing without support. You're not just working on muscles. You're waking up your brain's proprioceptive system, the inner GPS that tells your body where it is in space. Now let's go deeper. Balance routines also improve joint stability, circulation, and even brain function. How? Because balancing is not a passive act. It's a constant active conversation between your muscles, nerves, and brain. Each micro-adjustment your body makes during a balance move strengthens these communication lines. You're retraining your body to react quicker and more accurately when you step on uneven ground or shift weight unexpectedly. Try this simple circuit: single leg stands, 15 seconds each, followed by heel to toe walking, 10 steps, and finish with gentle ankle circles seated in a chair. 3 rounds. Do it in the morning. Do it before lunch. The more often you challenge your balance, the faster you'll see results. And no, this doesn't require long walks. You're improving how you stand, how you move, how you recover from small stumbles, and that's more valuable than distance alone. The benefits of balance work extend beyond the body. Your mind becomes more alert. Your reaction time improves. Even your posture changes, as your muscles naturally support you in a more upright position. This can ease back pain, reduce stiffness, and help you breathe more deeply. It's not just about preventing falls. It's about moving through life with intention and assurance. So set aside 5 minutes. Choose 2 or 3 of these moves. Do them before breakfast or while waiting for the kettle to boil. Make it part of your rhythm, like brushing your teeth. You'll be amazed at how quickly your body responds. Balance isn't gone. It's just been waiting for your attention. Tip 5. Rediscover joy through seated cardio and rhythm. Just because you're walking less doesn't mean you have to give up on cardiovascular health, coordination, or the joy of rhythmic movement. In fact, one of the most powerful ways to stay mobile, energized, and emotionally uplifted without the strain of walking is through seated cardio. Yes, you read that right. You can boost your heart rate, strengthen your limbs, and improve circulation, all from the comfort of a sturdy chair. Seated cardio isn't just a backup option. It's an incredibly effective and research-backed form of exercise for older adults. When done consistently, it can improve heart health, reduce joint stiffness, enhance blood flow to the brain, and even spark the release of feel-good endorphins. Plus, it helps retrain the neuromuscular system, your brain and body learning to move in sync again. Many seniors report that after just a few weeks of rhythmic seated movement, their confidence in daily tasks skyrockets. Let's paint a picture. You sit comfortably in a firm, stable chair. Your feet are flat on the floor, posture tall, and core gently engaged. You begin marching your legs slowly, one at a time, lifting your knees to a rhythm. You can add in alternating arm swings, claps, or gentle punches into the air. Add a backing track or metronome beat, and suddenly you're dancing without leaving your chair. Movements like heel taps, toe touches, mini kicks, and figure-8 arms can be mixed in to keep things fresh and fun. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes. Set a timer or play your favorite 2 songs. The goal isn't perfection, it's participation. As your stamina grows, build up to 20 or 30 minutes per session, 2 to 3 times a week. And here's the best part: because you're seated, the risk of falling is nearly eliminated. That means you can focus on form, rhythm, and breathing without anxiety. But the benefits aren't just physical. Seated cardio also supports mental clarity, emotional regulation, and memory. When you coordinate arm and leg movements to music or a steady beat, you're activating multiple regions of the brain, including the hippocampus, memory center, and cerebellum, balance and coordination center. It's like a cognitive workout blended with movement, and it can feel incredibly liberating. If you want to increase intensity gently, hold small hand weights, soup cans, or resistance bands while performing upper body moves. You can also pick up your pace or incorporate short intervals of faster arm punches followed by slower recovery marches. Customize it to how your body feels that day. On low-energy days, focus on fluid, gentle movement. On high-energy days, turn up the rhythm and smile as you go. For those who find walking stressful, boring, or even painful, seated cardio can also restore a crucial sense of agency. You're still moving, you're still active, you're still showing up for your body. And that psychological shift is powerful. It removes guilt and replaces it with pride. It replaces the question, why can't I walk more? with the much more empowering "What can I do today?" It's also a great social activity. Turn it into a morning routine with your spouse, a weekly session with friends over a video call, or a solo ritual paired with your favorite playlist. Movement, joy, music, and connection. These are all tied together in seated cardio. It's not just exercise. It's mood therapy, joint therapy, heart therapy, and brain training wrapped into one easy-to-access format. So the next time you're feeling discouraged about walking less, pull up your chair and start moving to your own rhythm. Whether it's a march, a twist, a toe tap, or a stretch, you're telling your body, "We're not done yet." You're reminding your heart it can still beat strong. You're showing your brain that coordination and control are still yours. And above all, you're giving yourself permission to enjoy movement again. It's not about walking more. It's about moving better. And seated cardio is one of the simplest, safest, and most satisfying ways to do just that. You deserve to feel good in your body, and this is one way to start. You made it. And that alone says a lot about the kind of strength you're building, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. It takes courage to admit when something isn't working, and even more courage to try something new. Walking less may feel like a limitation, but today you've seen it for what it really is. An invitation to adapt, to explore new strategies, and to take back ownership of your health, one small decision at a time. These 5 strategies weren't about pushing harder. They were about getting smarter, from rebuilding strength with chair squats to managing energy through hydration and sleep, to rediscovering balance and joy through movement. You now have tools that honor where you are right now. And more importantly, they help you grow stronger from here. If this video helped you shift your mindset or sparked a new habit you want to try, let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because we're here each week bringing you real tools for real strength after 60. You're not alone in this, and your journey is just getting started.